Hi, I'm Hannah Bernard. You're watching Market 1 Minute, and I'm here today with Peter Smyrniotis of HealthSpace Data Systems. So Peter, let's start off with telling us a little bit about what the company does.
Sure. HealthSpace specializes in delivering environmental health inspection technology and basically enables organizations to audit operational controls. It's used primarily by government currently. For the last decade or so, we've had a really great strong success record of servicing government opportunities to ensure that agencies, municipalities, and provinces and states across North America can make sure that food and beverage facilities, childcare facilities, assisted living locations are being monitored and their environmental health is on plan.
So in addition to servicing your government clients in the public health space, what other initiatives does the company have?
Well, we've got 300 government contracts on file, and we have a massive set of clients across the US and Canada. But everything that we've done has helped basically shape our new product platform. And what that allows us to do is to go in and target commercial enterprise businesses directly. So instead of a food and beverage facility or say a restaurant with 5 or 10 locations, taking the time to prepare for a health inspection, they tend to be reactive in that scenario. What we do is we give this technology the same level of expertise and we empower these organizations to manage and audit themselves operationally. They can do this weekly, bi-weekly, monthly, quarterly. The nice thing about this, of course, is that with these organizations gain predictability, visibility into their operations. This means that everyone in the organization, the shareholders, if you will, servicing the companies internally and externally are doing the very best possible job, and management has great insight as to what's going on to their business.
Peter, can you provide us with an example of how your technology would impact, say, a restaurant chain or a hospitality organization?
So let's take an example of a burger shop. They run like 15 to 20 locations across multiple jurisdictions. Right now they're being inspected by government organizations externally, and they're not really getting access to that information until it's published, usually published on a government website, just for the public's use. What we do is we give the same level of technology and augment it so they have the ability to gain that insight internally, so they can provide visibility to their management team and their staff and gain predictability into the health of their business and how they're servicing their customers. This means they can really create a sense of ownership, and everyone's a shareholder in those organizations, so everyone feels that they're doing a great job to serve as a collective will.
And you talked a little bit about food production and how the technology impacts that. Can you elaborate on that a little bit?
Sure. What I can tell you about that is that right now we call it acorn to fork. It's kind of an internal term. And what we really provide is if you're managing crops from basically from the time the seed goes into the ground to the time it gets processed and distributed and it hits someone's plate, someone has to ensure that that entire process and experience is clean to the best of the ability to the standards appointed by our governments. And what we do is we empower those organizations to have that ability. Interestingly enough, what we're doing right now with agriculture is leading us into new lines of business, such as cannabis production and distribution. It's something we actually have a lot of experience with, especially since we're used to managing multiple crops. Managing one type of crop is something that we're really excited about, and we're going through an exploratory right now in the next 30 to 60 days.
So Peter, there's so many different facets of the business, but give investors a little insight into what to expect coming down the pipe in 2017.
What I'm really excited about in 2017 is that we have a great new technology platform called HS Cloud Suite Pro. It's battle tested and it's been servicing government reliably for the last 6 months, taking everything we've learned in the last 10 years. As I said, we've never lost a customer in government, and as we move into private business, we have a real track record of success, a strong management team, and we have a massive market opportunity servicing food and beverage, servicing opportunities in cannabis production and distribution, targeting organizations through things like IoT or Internet of Things, which is essentially the next big wave in technology integration in society across the board. But our technology allows us to automate that integration. So as technology changes, we're ahead of the curve. And what this does is it drives growth. Our investors, our customers, our shareholders across the board, everyone who has a stake in this business has an opportunity to win. It's a lot of upside, and I'm really excited about the performance of the company and where we're heading.
So Peter, we have an investor audience here, so tell us where we can find you and tell us why to invest in HealthSpace.
HealthSpace currently trades on the CSC under a stock symbol HS, and the reason I would encourage anyone to invest in HealthSpace is actually really simple. We have a fantastic story going to 2017. We have exciting new market opportunities moving into commercial enterprise, taking our battle-tested technology that was developed servicing government and pushing it directly into food and beverage opportunities, assisted living, childcare, and there's some really exciting stuff happening in the cannabis production distribution space as well. It's going to be a big year.
Sounds like a great investment opportunity. Peter, thank you so much for being with us.
Thank you for having me.